Hello, and welcome back to Investing Zone, where we bring you the most recent and intriguing ADA news. We're giving away 1,000 ADA to those who are watching. All you have to do is upvote, subscribe, comment Cardano is king, and watch the video to the end to be eligible. The winners will be picked next month and publicized on the community page of the channel. Check out the description to learn how you can win a $150 Nano Ledger before we begin. Cryptocurrencies have frequently failed to show safe haven or inflation-fighting qualities when tested by actual market volatility or the first true bout of major inflation in developed markets, despite being promoted as digital gold. Have we been misled about cryptocurrency? In an interview with MarketWatch and cryptocurrency specialists, Charles Hoskinson revealed some quite alarming truths about this, and they also suggested that occasionally you should acquire coins like Shiba. I was aware that you wanted to purchase Dogecoin, but others warned you against doing so. These are subpar goods, and you risk losing your money. However, you later come to believe that you lost not just one coin, but all of the money there in those exchanges. Many businesses that were founded during the go-go years to provide investors in digital currencies with loosely regulated financial and banking services have ultimately failed due to the collapse of cryptocurrencies, including Voyager and Celsius Network. Smaller coins have fallen even further as Bitcoin has fallen from its all-time high. A cryptolender, which claimed to have over 1.7 million customers, suspended all customer withdrawals in June and applied for bankruptcy protection. Customers of Celsius must currently deal with being unsecured creditors and the New York Federal Bankruptcy Court. Coinflakes on digital asset exchanges also halt client withdrawals. The alarm bells were ringing in the heads of most investors as a result of these terrible failures, which have undermined investor trust in many of the companies that support a budding industry and have drawn significant capital inflows. The enormous speculative bubble surrounding cryptocurrency has devastated many unwary investors. With the current market drop, many crypto fortunes have really already vanished. Cryptocurrencies have no support outside of the belief of its owners. Some cryptocurrencies have also been determined to be securities. It is very evident that ADA, the native token of Cardano, is a security, according to Michael Saylor, co-founder, Chairman, and CEO of business analytics company MicroStrategy, which is listed on the Nasdaq. It's important to remember that MicroStrategy revealed in a press statement on August 11, 2020, that it had purchased 21,454 bitcoins for $250 million to utilize as the principal treasury reserve. At the time, he stated, "We feel that a confluence of macro factors affecting the economic and commercial landscape is creating long-term risk for our corporate treasury program, risk that should be handled proactively." Since then, MicroStrategy has kept buying Bitcoin, and his company has emerged as one of the currency's most outspoken supporters. In an interview with the cryptocurrency market analysis program Altcoin Daily on July 7th, MicroStrategy's CEO expressed his opinion that native tokens are securities and hence very hazardous because they are proof-of-stake networks. Saylor contrasted Bitcoin with a proof-of-stake coin like Cardano, arguing that the latter may be regarded differently as a digital good. ADA, the token, is actually a burden if it isn't a commodity, he claimed. Fundamentally, the question of whether you can build your network as a commodity network is what it all boils down to. For a network to be a commodity network, there cannot be an issuer, an ICO, or a central authority. This is quite evident if you look at Cardano's history. It's secure and fulfills all requirements. So, I'm not sure how you truly think your way around to persuade yourself that it's something other than a security. Claims made by Michael Su regarding Cardano are evidence that the cryptocurrency industry is nothing but hype and deception. However, if this continues, the cryptocurrency business can wind up vanish into thin air. The SEC has warned cryptocurrency traders that it views a number of frequently traded digital assets as securities, a stance that might impose restrictions that many proponents claim could be debilitating. It's challenging to determine what qualifies a coin as a security or not. Many digital assets have the characteristics of securities, according to Gary Gensler and Jay Clayton, who served as Gensler's predecessor under the Trump administration. Gensler has spent the past year warning that the agency was preparing to take a tough stance in enforcing his rule over those tokens. Concerns among cryptocurrency traders keep quiet after the market regulator identified 9 crypto assets that might qualify as securities in late July. Additionally, this occurrence was connected to a case of insider trading. Due to their inability to comprehend the position taken by the cryptocurrency sector, many investors have sold their coins. When will the lucrative industry cease growing while being full of lies? Investors are confused about what to believe now that previous issues around cryptocurrency have filled the air. Ethereum's creator Vitalik Buterin got into a fight with a prominent member of the Bitcoin maximalist movement, who is also regarded as one of the movement's major exponents. Michael Slave Saylor literally referred to Ethereum as unethical during an interview, indicating that he was trying to make Bitcoin the only pure cryptocurrency available on the market in April, despite the fact that he was likely in a lot of trouble due to Bitcoin's significant losses, and some rumors suggested that they had cost him $1 billion. Buddha and especially addressed the so-called Bitcoin maximalists and their theories regarding the blockchain of cryptocurrencies in a lengthy post on his website. Many people who are pro-blockchain but not pro-Bitcoin contend that cryptocurrencies are the first use of blockchains in general. But it's a rather dull one, and blockchain's real potential resides in bigger, more interesting things. According to the founder of Ethereum, he wrote, "Bitcoin is a simple application and can only be used as a store of value, particularly to prevent anything from going wrong." This implies that the blockchain is far more innovative and sophisticated. Bitcoin places a lot of weight on simplicity, especially when it comes to technical simplicity, which lowers the likelihood that something will go wrong. Because of this, it is unwilling to include the more intricate features and operational protocols required to enable more intricate smart contracts, such as in Ethereum. Saylor saw a protracted video that he labeled a hoax called Ethereum. He explained what he believes Bitcoin to be for the cryptocurrency sector. We could discuss about Bitcoin for thousands of hours, as you can see, because I believe it to be morally, technically, and economically solid. The easiest thing to do is to just utilize Bitcoin as your token and then build on top of that financial protocol and financial asset. But if you choose not to do that, you must really consider the economic, ethical, and technical ramifications of your decision. He noted and added, Ethereum Saylor questioned whether he still needed additional improvements like the merging. Technically sound requires that I observe how the protocol works for that item after a period of 5 to 10 years. So we also don't know that, correct? Because every time you make a significant upgrade, if you're hard forking and modifying it, you add new attack surfaces. But the cryptocurrency business has a history of seeing rapid expansion, even after leaving a trail of shocking valuations and drawdowns. Cryptocurrencies may or may not continue to be used as speculative investment vehicles, but they have the power to drastically alter the way that money and finance are managed. Many of Cardano's investors are put off by the fact that it is seen as a security, but the company's founder Charles Hoskinson acted quickly to address the issue. Regarding Michael Saylor's claims that ADA worked as a security, Hoskinson Vase earned notoriety by labeling any digital asset other than Bitcoin as a scam during an AMA session on July 15 when Likert Saylor asked him about the current market climate. According to Charles Hoskinson, Cardano is more useful than Bitcoin. He claims that the main purpose of Bitcoin is to be a store of value. He asserted that folks who purchase ADA aren't just investing for the sake of speculation like many Bitcoin buyers, but rather are using the tokens to fund various projects. Additionally, it revealed to him that SEO would describe a cryptocurrency asset with more uses than Bitcoin as a security but would decline to do the same for it. Hoskinson says that talking with Saylor about ADA would be pointless because Bitcoin maximalists are the most challenging, nasty, and useless individuals to interact with. Michael Taylor, who resigned as CEO of MicroStrategy, has, as we all know, evolved into a sort of Bitcoin preacher, extolling the virtues of the cryptocurrency with intense devotion. Saylor intends to go even deeper now that he is the executive chairman. Originally, some observers believed that the buying of Bitcoin had peaked, but they later discovered that this was not the case. I want to concentrate more on Bitcoin in my next employment. According to Saylor's tweet, Bitcoin is currently limited to personal preferences and worldviews, and more maximalists will emerge. So there aren't necessarily any lies regarding cryptocurrency, but there are different viewpoints. But what do you think about this? Let's discuss them below in the comment area. In the following video, we'll see you. To learn more about how Cardano is living up to the promise of being the Ethereum killer before that, please watch some of our previous videos. Be careful to always click the subscribe and notification buttons.